stone garden. Be welcome. The creature barely notices your presence.
Curse those masked freaks. God's damned Riker. Lovely day. Perfect weather for it. Curse those masked freaks. God's damned Riker.
Time and the elements have left this grave marker illegible. You recognize the dog from the town square in Driftwood. The wounds from his spiked collar are healing well.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that? It smells like the fish place, doesn't it? Like fish, only, worse.
Human graves, may the dead stay forever at rest.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
I've spotted something.
The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
Stone garden, keeping watch, tending graves.
She flinches as you move closer.
No, no touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts.
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden. He can take the you from you.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way, kill Riker. The servants, so lost, chained by Sorcerer Riker, but they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up. Here lies Theo Payne, fortune teller and visionary. He didn't see it coming.
He prays. Such unfaltering faithfulness. A pity the gods aren't listening. You'll always find a ruthless tyrant behind a righteous king.
As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern. The semblance of a face arises, a face that seems to look right through you.
Why are you here? Tell me, and mind that you tell me true.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some kind of a moan. Time passes. At last, the lips on the door creak open, and the door...
Leave.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl back into a floral pattern. The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Come closer. I dare you.
He sniffs, he snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Yes, it is as I said. I am death. And do I warn, not one step further. I know what you want here. That Kana's already laid claim to it. Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her hand that will wield it, not yours.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
The dog growls and bears...
Come closer. I did.
He sniffs.
I am death. There's no defying.
The dog's growls intensify and transform...
Do not mock me. You know what lies beneath. But I will not allow you another step closer, human. Can has already laid claim to it. Enough lies.
The dog raised...
Necrotic. Ends now.
The dog raises its head.
Necrotic.
The doctor.
Necrotic
Within the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune, relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to serve. As you reach to push open the heavy door.
Why are you here? Tell me, and mind that you tell me true.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear...
Enter.
The face melts back into...
Riker lives well, it seems. Pity the location's so undesirable.
I've spotted
A
something.
visitor? Such a rare and exquisite pleasure.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't stray from yours.
Call me Riker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way. It's not an ordinary location, I admit, but I prefer to be extraordinary. There is no pleasure in mediocrity. Don't you agree? Don't be so naive. I also see you are not yet...
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and hums.
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek if you offer something in return. A completely fair exchange between sorcerers. You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone...
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Ralik's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. It's imperative the episode passes. Riker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
I would think that obvious, my good fellow. You're dying to show off those smoldering talents of yours. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the Source with you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, well, it's yours to write. It's a miracle of the ancients. Priceless, really. I won't bore you with further detail. Suffice it to say, it is safer in my hands than in theirs. A promise you'd best fulfill.
Riker bows his head deeply.
Then you'll have the power you seek, if not the power that trumps it. There will always be one greater, you know. Now please, don't let me keep you. Striking language. Smart writing is a forgotten art. Such indecency. You strike... I believe we have a friendly agreement. It would be a shame if you... Oh.